we are playing some more, some Amonkhet Remastered, and look, it's good. Yeah, I don't sort of locked into two, three colors to get the value out of it, but yeah, look, I it just does so much. It's such a good magic card. There's so many ways. It's so versatile the ways you can play it, like flash, like all of the abilities of hey, this summon is really fast. So kind of happy to be in some combination of those colors. As for our second pick, I think Sunset Pyramid keeps us sort of Greater Sandweb was the other card I was looking at. I'm kind of if we can't make Summit work, then we don't make it work. But I think Sunset Pyramid keeps us sort of the most open. I want to get some early interaction, but I'm not too I'm not too bummed out about this start. I think it's pretty solid. We're all right. So looking at this pack, this kind of Hoodie B, like Hoodie B is a good sort of card to go with Summit. Like being able to sort of pressure, then just bring down this like massive haster. The other card I was considering here was Desert of the True, but if it was a red or green desert, I might have been more likely to take it there. But it was the sort of like I guess the least essential of Samet's colors. We can just get away with playing like one planes if we want to, if our mana is good enough and we want to activate it. All right, so these are two pretty good aggressive cards. But I'm kind of thinking Ritualist. Like Ritualist enables like the white part of Samet, like which we're not super prioritizing, but we're hoping to like it's better if we can make it work than if we can't. But like if we can't, then whatever. But also it's green, so it's not like we're wanting to be green red, but like if we don't get there, we don't get there. What's going on here, Colt? Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'm playing like. I guess we're going for like a sort of a bit of a rainbow here because we've got Cultivator, Ritualist. I like this. Beneath the Sands. Evolving Wilds though. Okay, so Evolving Wilds. I think I think is the pick here. Beneath the Sands does ramp. Turn for Summit seems pretty good. And it's green. We're going to be green based. Yeah, ramp, cycling. Yeah, okay, all right. That's enough for me to take it. Oh man, I wish this was like yeah. I wish I could take this because this is solid to like a solid sideboard card. But sadly, this is best of one. So looking at this pack, Thorn Moloch seems like the best. Yeah, I don't know. Red seems pretty open, so it looks like we're going to be in that. Appeal to authority. Yeah, it's kind of bad. Pursue glory. Yes, Cartouche is. If we pick up some trials, like that's pretty good, pretty reasonable combo. Yeah, that's fine. I guess we're a red-green base. This card's bad. Whoa, that was close. I'm in for gate. If we're lucky enough to pick up the Godfarer's Gift, it obviously gets a bit better. Not playing any of those cards, so just take the rare. Yeah, no, I'm hoping not playing any of those cards. Your Caravan might make the deck if we pick up one, but like we're like looking at multiple like 2+ colors, and like it'll be pretty easy to get enough playables that we won't have to resort to having Caravan in our deck, Oh, hello. Someone's Pastel Sloth, I guess. Oh, you're a sloth. Okay. That makes sense. Yeah. Okay, that makes a lot of sense why you're taking a long time with your packs. Beholder Core, Dragon of Time. Same old, same old. My cards around me. Okay. Okay. This is one of those cards that, like, we will. Oh. 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 Alright. Yeah, we're doing this. Okay, so we're probably playing Dissenter's Deliverance. Like, so what I was saying about it before I got Scorpion Guarded is Dissenter's Deliverance is one of those cards where, like, in like an older, if it was in an older Magic set, it would probably be making your deck like most times. But like, yeah, I know it's hard to justify putting it in the main deck nowadays. Like, yeah, there's a few reasonable artifacts out there that are worth killing, like but like, yeah, I don't know, it just seems better to be just play a card that's more likely to be relevant. Anyway, yeah, I'm pretty happy to just slam that Scorpion Guard. We're pretty well suited to be playing like red, green, splash, black, and like these red cards aren't even like that wild, even though aren't even that great. So like, if we're like a green base splashing into like other colors for good stuff. With that in mind, is it better to pick Trial of Knowledge here over Magma Spray? No. Discipline, Magma Spray is good. Desert of the Glorified would be nice to have, but we're taking the removal spell. Cartouche of Ambition. Now that we're sort of in black, and we've got a few reasonable green creatures, Cartouche of Ambition looks like a pretty good choice here. Yeah, that's fine. Might not make the final cut, but like, it seems pretty good. Ooh, I think we'll take the Beneath the Sands. Greatest Sandworms, great, but the second, I suppose we've got Cultivator, Ritualist. I reckon we'll take the first Sandworm over the second Beneath the Sands, but I do want to see that again. Like, I just don't want to take the risk of never seeing another Sandworm. And I think people take Sandworm more often than they take Beneath the Sands, just in general in drafts. So I think I'm more likely to see a second one of them than a second one of them. Vitalist. Yep, it's fine. It's pretty good. That seems vital to have in what we've got going on. So it's sort of ramp, like we've got a few 5-drops and stuff, but it's also kind of fixing if we, to an extent, it's kind of fixing. Gideon's Intervention doesn't suck, but double white is not really what I want to be doing here. Lethal Sting is alright. I don't mind Blurred Blades. So I think we are like a Gruul base. Like, Lethal Sting's like sort of enough. We're not going that deep. Yeah. Jamming the Evolving Wilds. Yeah. So what do we have? We've got Evolving Wilds and the White Desert, which we might not even play. Like looking at looking at this, we'll just probably play a basic planes that we can search for. Second. Okay. My logic for taking the Sandworm over the second Beneath the Sands is still there. I'm still happy to have 2 Sandworms. Like, it's not the end of the world. Alright. We'll take Black Desert. Because it looks like we might have a couple reds or a couple black cards in the deck. I guess we're most likely to play that, but we're not likely to play any. We're most likely to play that, but we're probably not playing any. They're both kind of. I think I'll play. Let's go straight to the board regardless, but not the gate. Come on. Oh. Okay. So I just want to point out that this card is bad. It looks like it's good, but it only really starts sort of doing its job once you have the ability to pump 5 mana into it. So that's 6 lands out or 6 mana sources out, and then you can finally sort of have the combination of colors. But I'd rather focus on these green or evolving wilds or these green things, because you're always overpaying for whatever you cast with this. And before that, it's just a colorless land. And I spent way too long talking about this. I'm just going to grab talking about how bad that is. I'll just grab Feral Power, which isn't exciting, but I think it was going to be the pick anyway in that particular pack. Open Fire, yeah. I'm happy to take the burn. Edifice. This seems like an Edifice deck. Wall is alright too. We've got the 2 off color. So the splash deserts. Splash deserts. Oh, that sounds delicious. But I think Edifice to help us get to that late game, yeah. Ooh, cut 2 ribbons. That's not a bad card to get at all. That's pretty sort of solid. Alright, what do we got going on here? We'll just grab another Vitalist, I guess. Yeah. We've got a pretty big late game coming along, so we might be in for 2 Vitalists. It's funny, we didn't get I haven't seen another Beneath the Sands. After making a big deal about it in that pick between the between that and the Sandworm. So we've got a lot of good green, sort of. Whoa, oh, that's beautiful. That's what we want in life. We have enough of these green sort of rampant growth effects and sort of fixing green cards that I'm not even sure if we're going to play all of them, but we'll have a look at what the deck looks like. Alright. Not playing any of those. So Cataracts comes back around. Wonder and Death is just better for the deck. How many playables are we? 29. Yeah, I'll just take the rare. I suppose I could just take the Wonder and Death and played that. What's going on here? Let's just play the take the Naga. Probably not even playing it. Just take the Dunes for the board. Those uncommons for the older the vault. Yeah, compelling argument. One of these days I'll do the compelling argument deck. Not today. Okay. Alright. Let's get rid of this garbage. 25 cards. Oh, that's pretty good. And I make 2 cuts. Pow, pow. Okay. That was much easier than I expected it to be. Let's have a look at the deck. So we've got these spells. Blur of Blades. Pyramid. Edifice. Cartouche. What have we got? We've got Desert. Not playing any of these. I'm going to play one. I might play. Oh, we'll see. We'll see. We might play one basic plains. Is that all the deserts? Yeah. We didn't pick up any more. We literally only got the desert of the glorified. Do we play? Suppose we want to enable ribbons. And we've got Cartouche, which is pretty good to sort of get on a creature relatively early. So yeah, we'll play one basic swamp, giving us 4 black 4 sources for what we've got. That's so yeah, we're definitely playing one swamp. So how much red and green do we want? Even though the red's pretty, like a couple of these spells will be nice to have access to earlier. Well, that should go in this pile. So I reckon move this forward. $27 lands left. We've already got 27 cards, 13 lands left. We've got 2 red sources. So I reckon if we play 5 mountains, because we've got so many green cards that can produce red, that can go get a mountain or whatever. So we play 5 mountains. That's 7 red sources, and then like that leaves 8 green. That leaves 9 green sources. I think I like playing 10 green sources. So if we go 4 mountains. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we really want to hit these like green cards. Oh, and a Naga Vitalist will be really good to like a handy way to enable ribbons as well, which is kind of cool. And like something that's notable is we go like have to play a tapped land, like a tapped desert or a tapped like Canyon Slough or whatever, or even like Evolving Wild, searching up something within Evolving Wild. So we've got the Naga out. We can use that to produce that color straight away, which is kind of cool. All right, let's jump into a game. Alrighty, we're playing against Taraluki and wine. Ooh, I was drinking gin earlier, so you know I relate. Love the base green deck. None of our lands are tap for green. Only one of our spells is green. Like we keep it. I'll keep it. Drew cut. Problem is, if we don't draw more lands, like green lands, I think we're a bit messed up in this game. Although, yeah, I'll just lead with swamp. Probably should lead with mountain, but it doesn't really matter. Like, yeah, I'm gonna cut this. Rewarded. This will be funny from their perspective as well. Like we lead with Rakdos, and then we just start jamming, like probably playing lots of forests. We'll leave up open fire. Ooh, actually, I like playing Edifice. We'll take 2, which is fine. Next turn, we'll hopefully draw an untapped land. Looks like this desert might be coming down. I didn't play it turn 1 because I thought there was a chance I might need to cycle it to find a green source. If it, yeah. But yeah, there's a chance that's sort of coming back to bite us now. It's pretty good. Ooh, beneath the sands. Alright, so we're taking like damage in their turn. That's fine. Cause we'll go get a forest, play desert. The next turn we can do so much with our turn. We could play a creature, sort of kill a thing, you know. We could like edifice one of their attackers. I reckon play a creature and hold up edifice. So play zealot. Oh. Okay. Problem is, I think we wait till we can do that on the same turn as our edifice. So here we go. Hold up zealot. Play zealot. They're gonna tap us down. That's fine. We will tap down the Entangler. Okay. That happens. Okay, Canyon Slough. That's alright. See, now I can jam Quarry Hauler. Put a counter on the edifice. Combo. Some. Because I don't mind the old camel. Yep. Tap that down. We'll take 4, which hurts. I reckon I'm gonna. Cartouche here. Oh, please don't have open fire. What is there? Oh, they've got the open fire. Okay. Alright. What can we do? We can burn. We can die. Like, we are dead. Yeah. Alright. Cool. Cool. That was, yeah, that was brutal. Alright, playing against Otto, man. Otto von Hag. Yeah, being on the play kind of makes me feel better about this. Like, I'm hoping to draw a red source and not have to rely on this ritualist for my red mana, but you know, although I am liking the curve. Oh no, No! Alright, alright. Let's show off our perfect mana. I would rather you Essence Scatter this. Oh, okay. That's fine. If we draw a land, I reckon I am hoodie. Okay, we did not draw a land. I think Samet's just too important to not. Like, Samet's just too good that, like, yeah. Let's get Samet down next turn. Don't want to take the risk that we don't see the land there. Like, there was a version of this turn where we go Hoodie B, Cartouche, and Punch for a bunch. Punch for a bunch. But given my opponent did not left blue mana up, I kind of don't want to get my Samet counted. So do I flash it in? I feel like I cut here and then punch for a bunch. Cut here, play Cultivator. You can Essence Scatter this if you want, my friend. Currently can Ribbons for 4 by tapping out the Ritualist. Burning Fist Minotaur. Alright, I reckon I just go to combat. We have things we can do with our mana if we don't get to Samet. Ooh. So you're trading a card for the Ritualist? Yeah, that's fine with me. Alright. Resolve Samet. Now look, they could, you know, deal with Samet in so many different ways here. But if they do, like, if they, like, you know, have a burn spell that can kill Samet, then I can just, like, Hooded Brawler and Cartouche them. Which seems pretty good. Like, that's what, 6 damage, 7, 8, 9 damage. Alright. What's a version of reality where I ribbons? Oh, I can't ribbons them. Okay. Do you Essence Scatter? Yep, okay. That's fine. I think I Cultivator for the Swamp. Yeah, I'm happy to trade with that. Ooh, they're gonna trade with Samet. That's cute. Poo pow. Alright, we'll go get a swamp, then deal him like a bunch of damage. Yeah, ending with Drake, that's fine. Please tap out, friend. You did not tap out. In fact, you left up Countervailing Winds mana. Alright. Do I ribbons them? If I ribbons them successfully, like, although they definitely had something. I think I'll just attack. Normally, play Vitalist. And I'll leave it up next turn to trigger Prowess again. Ooh, how much mana do I have? Enough. But they don't know about the Sandworm, they do know about ribbons. So I think I ribbons for 1, 2, 3. Or ribbons for 6. That's how much I have, right? Yeah. Ribbons for 6. Now Countervailing wins me. Oh, Supreme Will. Okay, yeah, same. 3 mana counter, whatever. Huh. It's pretty good. You certainly got me there. Okay. But if you don't have another counter spell. I really enjoy these City of Brass sleeves. They're pretty rad. Alright. Do you have... Ooh, okay. Did you draw it? Yes. Alright. They could play a land and cast Struggle. Like that keeps them from dying here. That's the first thing. Well, they could also play that bird. But, Struggle would be just more problematic for me. Okay, that's the better version of what you did. What you could do. Come on. Something sweet. That's not something sweet. Alright. I'm glad I decided to get that extra little point of damage in. Alright, this is an interesting race. Whew. Pow. Edifice. Man, imagine if they like just start chaining cartouches like blue cartouche of knowledge, pick up trial, bolt me again, play another cartouche, pick it up, bolt me again. That would be a sick way for them to win this game. Alright, yeah. Ooh. Okay. That seems pretty sweet, because if their plan is to double block, this could be the blowout of a century. Pow, pow. Alright. I'm gonna give him a nice here. That is nice. Alright. See what we can get. Alright. Be afraid of my cultivator, friend. Now, do they have a second creature? Yeah, okay. Yeah, they knew what's up. Alright, that was awesome. Alright, we're 1-1. I recorded the first two games about 12 hours ago. It was getting late. I decided to get some sleep. So the reason why I'm saying this is that it's a different time of day. In that there's a bit more traffic going on outside. So if you hear any background cars or whatever, I do apologize. Just yeah, I don't know. I was kind of keen to keep playing these matches. Um, this is a pretty reasonable starting hand. I reckon. I'm not sure. I think we cycled the Beneath the Sands and then cracked the Cultivator turn 3. I think I prefer that because we kind of want a bit more action. Like we got plenty of lands, and we're only really ramping to 5. Like that's where like a lot of our rad stuff is. I like seeing this from the opponent. The Scry 1 and the bottom 2 as well. That's pretty great. All right, we will Magma Spray something maybe, or we will cycle the Beneath the Sands. Like the power of this card is you spend 6 mana and you do it all in the same turn, so you can get something big. But if they're playing Reason just as that kind of like tells me that their hand's kind of weak. I think I prefer shooting this fellow. Like I reckon they've got some big stuff going on in their deck, and I would rather get out ahead of that. This is interesting. I think Edifice would be good to get down. Don't really know what punishes me for that. So I think if I sack the Cultivator, I could probably play Edifice on a later turn because we're not really keeping anything at bay. I reckon I think I prefer fetching up a swamp. Looks like it's I came back on the same turn, which was quite lucky. Although even if I was forced to end that turn at that stage, it wasn't the end of the world. Slitherblade's interesting. They're playing. They could give that the Sixth Sense effect. I think I'd rather jam Edifice. The fact that they're leaving up Essence Scatter Mana as well
Makes me like that play a lot. Cartouche of Knowledge. Alright, okay. Yeah. Let's get some bricks in our little edifice here. Ooh, I like that. Alright. So they're suspiciously leaving up 2 mana again. I think we'll play around the 3 mana counters, which I guess I'll just burn that now. And I think I'm just gonna cycle Beneath His Hands. I want some more gas. All right. We have enough mana to jam Zealot, cartouche it up, get in for 5, and still be able to edifice the crocodile. They've got like a scary amount of cards in their hand, so I'm kind of I like our board position, but they could really do anything here. Playing a tapped desert seems pretty good. And I actually forgot to activate Edifice just now, but that's fine. They didn't. They chose not to attack anyway. I think we both sort of we both erred a little bit there. I like the idea of racing. And look, they're gonna get us with Essence Scatter anyway, and I'd rather they counter this Quarry Hall. Oh, I like it. I'm a fan. I'm a fan. Oh shit! I should have put an extra counter on their extra counter on their crocodile. Oh, that's okay. I could have killed it with the blur blades. That's fine. We make mistakes here. We like to make this is a mistake making video. This is not a mistake making video, not intentionally anyway. Cryptic Serpent. Well, that's a good magic card. Still not attacking. I guess I've got them on the defense. If I activate on that, get in for maximum blur of blades here. Pow pow. Jam Vitalist. Oh, and a Sphinx. Yeah, that's fine. Ooh, that's interesting. All right. So yeah, we're 2 and 1. Freeze it, Guru. The E is before the I. That's interesting. Yeah, this hand seems pretty solid. Now, I like sort of getting a bit ahead with this Vitalist. We could play Go Vitalist Brawler, then Samet. That's a pretty sweet curve, providing we draw another untapped land. Although actually no, that's fine. We can play the Brawler of the Vitalist and then crack the Evolving Wilds next turn. So yeah, I wonder. It's like they're ramping. What have they got? Have they got their own? Oh, That's not that scary. Let's play a good power Hoodie B. Get an Evolving Wilds on the battlefield. Go get a Swamp with it. We'll jund him out with our Naya Mythic. Now, do we block with the Hoodie B? I think I like it. I think I like keeping the board as clear as possible. And get Samet down. Like there's a version of reality where we flash in Samet. I think it really depends on what they do this turn. Puncturing Blow. I like the look of that. All right. In response. They can attack us. All right. Now, the question is, do we race or do we play this as a blocker? There's not really that much that's an instant that can handle Samet. If I could play it and punch for 6, but I think I like just using it to ambush the Zealot. The Zealot. We could be representing like the 5-mana exile. Bow. I suppose they could pump and trade, which would be annoying. But I don't mind that if the least Samet does is 2 for 1, and then they didn't, so that's all right. Look, Hope Tender's like, you know, I think Hope Tender's all right. It's not as exciting as some of the other ramp options, but you know, it can really like it's doing a lot for them. Every second turn they can play something big. Oops. Oh, okay, yeah, they mistapped their mana. All right, okay, that's rad. And other things that are rad. He's drawing a Cartouche of Ambition. I think I like shrinking the Hope Tender. If we get another like random way, we can sort of kill it off and cut them off what they've got, and just jam Prowler. Sorry, I think I explained that poorly. I like putting the counter on Hope Tender, because if we top deck sort of another way to put a counter on it, or the Quarry Hauler, we can just kill it off. Like Zealot's not going to do much for them in this game. That's pretty sweet. All right, let's press the advantage. Pow. Pow. No, we definitely play a Vitalist. 7 mana. We have enough for Greater Sandworm next turn, so I think I'll hang on to this Canyon Slough. Yep. All right. Are they gonna discard 2 cards to deal with this summit. If so, I am a fan. Yeah, that was favorable. See, like Samet did so much that game. Like, Cartouche helped. Having that on it helped, but just the ability to just trade for so many of their resources, and ooh, that's what we like to see. Alright, I think I like turning off the Ceradon. We're on 36 life, so I'm not afraid of much, but like this kind of has an activated ability which can do random things. We're just really putting them on the ropes. That's not bad. I think I like our board state here. We're kind of top decking, but now, but yeah, getting rid of their 2 biggest creatures for my 1 biggest big creature. Oh, that's not bad. Alright, come on. Let's get some more action here. There was a version of reality where we saved the open fire for their life total and tried to get an extra point of damage in. But I kind of like this position. Would he be? They're top decking well. Although we're doing pretty well ourselves. Like if they draw nothing, if this card's just dead, then we're won. Alright. And there you have it. The Edifice. If they had have had something there, the Edifice would have probably helped lock up the game in the next few turns. Alright. We're fighting Flater. Darth Flater is our opponent this time. Yeah, this is we could do things with this. Oh, now how strongly do we ramp? All right, I like sacking the Cultivator on 3 as opposed to casting the Beneath the Sands, because we could always cycle that later if we just flood lands. And I also like not attacking because they might have the cat. No, they just cycle. That's fine. Jund, the Jund mirror. All right. Yeah. Okay. Well, friend, I also have black lands. Thorn Moloch. Alright. So we've got access to 6 mana. I reckon I'm going to suck a little beneath the sands and try to draw the 7th land for the Greatest Sandworm naturally. But for now, I think I like just playing out these creatures. We've got Magma Spray if we need to, because Magma Spray actually turns off their death trigger. So if they attack, block with Feral Prowler, Magma Spray, and they can't like put the counters on any of our things. Okay, no attacks. That's fine. Come on, land. Okay, Ritualist will do. Just hopefully they don't have anything scary. That is not scary. That is even less scary. We just fire it off on the Naga. Like, we're at the stage whereas if they like throw counters on one of our creatures, like I'm less concerned about that right now. Ooh, that's pretty good. Alright, and I'm kind of happy just to get the big boy down. And perhaps there's a version of reality where we like could play Cartouche. If they play like a 3-power creature, we could Cartouche on the worm, shrink it, and punch for 8 lifelink, unblockable. Or possibly we just don't do that. That's fine. That's also fine. You know, whatever you want, opponent. My Dark Lord Flater. Flayed. Oh, that's gaseous. All right, let's do something scary. Pow. And what's cool is, by exerting the Ritualist, we can start shrinking their creatures as, like, we can tap this for black and tap that for double red, and we can start shrinking, like just throwing counters on their creatures. This says whenever they put a counter on a creature, that's fine. All right, let's turn off the. Let's make that as 0/3. Final Death was a pretty good answer, but you know they're still under some pretty solid pressure. Like none of what they have can like deal with the Sandworm. We just turn off their ability to block. They have another final reward. That's not bad. It's pretty good. Well, that stops him from being dead next turn. Although that's a pretty good top deck as well. What happens if we just swing with the team? So they block the worm with the Soul Stinger, and they can block 2/2. We only get 1 point of damage through. But I think I like getting him with the worm still. Because they're gonna have to devote some resources. If they double block, then yeah, because where are they going to put their counters? Like if they put it on the worm, that could make it smaller, but they still can't block the worm. they're going to kill the Moloch. That's fine. All right, we'll just play Zealot. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, we'll play the land. If we top deck a land, we can activate that twice in a turn. Like, in 10 mana, without investing a card to deal 4 damage. It's fine by me, especially, yeah. So we got there. We'll slot roll that. Let's get in for 6. They can block all the other creatures, so I'm not going to bother. Play a land. That life gain from the spider has kept him alive. Yep. And that's the way we do it. Yeah, they saw what's happening. They know what's up. All right, Kimmy Joy. Okay. Yep. Go get a mountain. Leave up Blur turn 2. Depending on what we draw second turn. I think I like cycling Beneath the Sands. Opposed to casting it. Go get a Montan. Ooh. Alright. Let's play into your Magma Spray, friend. Oh. Did not have it in your opener. Alright, we'll Jund them. Yep. I don't mind taking some damage. Is there a version of reality where I just cartouche and punch in for 6? Potentially, I should have done that. I don't know. That was probably a good use for that cartouche. Let's cycle. Alright. Crasher. Alright, things are looking pretty rough here. We really need to draw some sweet gas, although I feel like if they didn't have a follow-up play, was exerting that Crasher really the best play? Like, obviously we had the obvious line of block and sack, but now they're not going to get damage in next turn. I don't know. If they had something else to put the pressure in, maybe it would have been different. But I think we'll get in there. I like leading with Cartouche of Zeal, just in case they had like a Magma Spray. Obviously, if they have an open fire, then this is just like a 3-for-1 in their favor. But we've got so little going on. What are they? They clearly had something, which they didn't cast anything. Did they have full control on? Nice. Um, yeah, yeah, that wasn't bad. That might get us if we go nowhere. Like if we keep drawing like we've been drawing. Like we have. All right. Exert that to deal like 2.5 damage a turn. Although, let's cut the guide. And look, I think I like getting land drops in. Like if we get a big ribbons to, we need to draw our second black source, obviously. Feral Prowler, nice. And I am blocking even if you exert that because, ooh, huh, interesting. I guess that must have been what they had up last time, and they chose not to use it because they had the arrow. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. All right. Alright, we've still got, so we can draw a Vitalist and we can draw the Cycling. Jeez. Okay. They yeah, no, they had it. Like, drawing all those extra lands probably didn't help. But yeah, good game, opponent. Yeah. MB38 is our opponent. I think we can do better than that. Like on the play, we've got Magus Free, we've got Cut, but if we don't, we got Pyramid though. All right, okay. It's a bit of a risky keep, but I think we've got enough action. We can draw an extra card with that it's worth taking the risk, and that actually helps out as well. Ooh, nice. So that's a perfect target for that. Spring of Mind's not bad, and they've got the blue for it as well. Do want to hit a forest at some stage in this game, but as long as we've still got action, we're kind of secretly we're pretending to be a Rakdos deck at this stage of the game, which is kind of funny. River Hoopy. Yeah, I'm going to cut that. We'll draw a card now, hopefully hit a land. No dice. Alright, that's fine. Oh man. That is a good magic card. Well, we've got no board at the moment, so I kind of like just jamming this forest. Jamming Edifice. And then passing the turn. I also like actually activating Edifice. Let's fire out and oops. That's okay. Because what we really wanted to do was cycle Beneath the Sands. That's my cover story. That's not me just accidentally hitting the spacebar. Alright. Alright, what have we got going on here? I think I like playing Cultivator, developing the land a bit more. We will actually activate Edifice this time, and we'll activate the Pyramid. Go get a second forest. What do they have? Draw a card. Yeah, you know. I'm not sure I like just running out the Vitalist at this stage. It's not really going to do much to accelerate our game plan. So I think what I'll do, I think I might still play the second Cultivator though. Just like if we can thin our deck a little bit more. Destroy target artifact. Yeah, well, that sucks. That definitely sucks. So we'll have to take some hits. But if we can thin out our deck a little bit more, then potentially interesting. What are they ramping to? Why don't they just cycle? Oh, they want the island for the mind. Yeah, that's fair enough. Yeah. I mean, happy to run that out. Huh, wow. Not attacking with that. All right. Okay. So I made a little bit of an error there. I should have put a stop in my draw step. Sorry, a stop in my upkeep to scry before drawing. Given that, it's not quite over. As we can see there. I reckon I'll run out like a bait Vitalist. Maybe I should have put the cartouche on that to potentially get a bit of life next turn. That's a possibility. But if they're spending their turn casting Mind, then they need a little bit more than what they have to kill us. Like this turn, I should say. Got a gut shot or something? No? Alright. Ooh. Hello. Yeah. They got no blue up. Better to be lucky than good. I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt and not attack into a potential pouncing cat. They did just draw 2 cards. Sharpshooters. Yep, it's pretty solid. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. June Beetle. So don't quite have lethal. Oh, Hoodie B. What does Hoodie B do for us? Blocks the June Beetle. Okay. Alright, so our game plan here is just throw a Vitalist in front of that. Might depending on what I can scry into with the Pyramid, I might exert the Brawler. Oh, okay, that's scary. That is scary. Alright, I might not exert the Brawler if they've got that kind of action. Ooh, what's this? Does that help us in any way? Keeps us alive. Alright. Well, this does cut off the Riven's Wind, but you know. I can't conceive of a card left in the deck that's actually maybe not even Scorpion God. Definitely not Forest. Samut. Samut does not do enough against what we've got going on.